Hi Capricorn, this is your March 2026 Love Tarot reading. Thank you for being here. This could be for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign. um, yeah, let's get into it. For Capricorns in love, you've got swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. Capricorns in love for March 2026. You've got bye Felicia. Peacing out. Thank you next. Leaving and not caring. One more, please. Capricorns in love for March 2026. That went flying. Some of you might be flying soon. Taking a trip. Turned. Party, animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. Okay, let's see what else. I'm feeling like shuffling this way right now. Not sure why, but I will do it. For Capricorns in love for March 2026, what else do you have? What messages do you have for them, most importantly? Thank you. Rejected. One more, please. We got creativity. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. I was scratching my cheek. I think that's going to come out in the video. If you hear it, that's me scratching my cheek. I'm not scratching the cheek on my face. Let's get that clear. Not the cheek anywhere else. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, so Capricorn, you may have someone here that is truly like head over heels in love with you. Okay, they are swooning is what I'm getting. Swooning, because I feel like they admire you. They admire the way your mind works. I feel for some of you, I'm getting that they're just like really in awe with you. Okay, and to the point where I feel like they steal your creativity. So some of you may be. Whether you have a day job like a 9 to 5, you work for a company or an organization, you have something on the side. Some of you could have like a side hustle, a side job that you are like that's your passion project, like your passion your passion side hustle, like something creative that you enjoy doing, and you turned it into a money maker. Okay, so that's beautiful. I love that about you. And with that said, they know this and they learned about it, and they've been around you enough to see what you do, and somehow, some way they had access to what you do. Whether it's even online, they could probably see what you're doing. If you're something that you're putting out online, like let's just say this here on YouTube, and they probably can see it. So they're probably copying your ideas in that sense. Now, not everybody's going to be on YouTube. This is just an example, or like something where they have access to your work and they're able to steal your ideas or copy your work. Verbatim, like your words, your words, like whatever you put out, whatever copyright, maybe for some of you, some any kind of work, any kind of creative work you do, they're feeding off of you. Okay, they might not necessarily be taking it word for word. Some may be, others may just be going off of whatever ideas you have, and they're taking it for themselves so that they can generate an income stream and make money off of it. Okay, but I feel like these same people are in the party scene. Okay, they could be turning up a lot more than you. I feel like you're more stable when it comes to your work, your side hustle. So you spend a lot of time on your side hustle because you're trying to create that generational wealth is what I'm getting. And with turned, I feel like this person has other pleasures. It says surface pleasures here, and I feel like this is takes up some of their time and kind of puts them in a mental state of like whether it turns them into being lazy because they're hungover half the time, or It just gives them a sense of like, oh, I'll do that later. Let me go party. My friends invited me here, there, and everywhere, and I'd rather do that than put time into my personal time into doing this side business, side hustle. Okay, I feel like they will be coming towards you. All right. I feel like this is I'm hearing reunited, or like they want to reconcile with you. Okay, for some of them, and if so, I feel like you're going to be rejecting them in March of 2026, and you're going to like be giving them the deuces here with the by Felicia, and yeah, thank you next, because I feel like you see the I don't want to say toxicity, but you see like the damage they can do, and you're basically doing damage control by not allowing them that closely in your energy. Okay, for some of you, you'll still be around them to some degree. I don't know why. Some of you work with these people, with this person. So others of you have to be around them for another reason. Okay. But some of you may not, and some of you may not. You may reject them and be able to not have any access with them. So take it as it resonates for you. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. There's many Capricorns watching. Let's get into tarot and see what else comes out for Capricorn in love from March 2026, please. Thank you. You've got the Moon card, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Okay. And the Four of Wands. All right. Well, someone definitely has secrets here. There could be secrets here that's I feel like it's hurting them. If anything, the Three of Swords here, I feel like it's hurting them. For some of them, this is them. For others, this is you. But I don't get it's you, only because I'm getting an energy from you, Capricorn, that you are moving on and have moved on from this person, and your focus is mainly on your hustle here. Okay, and also with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this person's damaging themselves. That word damaging to me is just ringing in this. I've got it twice, and now I'm getting it's coming again in this reading, and I just feel like this person is damaging themselves here, and I feel like this is going to be them in the Three of Swords energy after them overindulging in whether it's sex, drugs, or alcohol here. I feel like whatever their poison is, I feel like they're going to be overdoing it to the point where it's going to be damaging to them physically, but also mentally and financially. All right, and with the Moon card here, I feel like this is a secret. This is hidden information, maybe that you don't know. Moon energy is Cancer and Pisces, just so that you know. This could be happening during our next full moon, which is coming up, I believe, March 3rd. So you can, when you do listen to this is a March reading, so this might be happening around March 3rd. This might be coming out. Whatever you don't know will be coming out. And I feel like maybe what you don't know is that this is killing this person. And I hate to say that word. I shouldn't even said it here because of the algorithm. But it's damaging them, and I feel like it's damaging them to a very strong extent. And I feel like you have chosen to put your guard up towards this person with the Seven of Wands. I feel like you're rejecting them, and you're putting your guard up because you're realizing that this is not going to be good for your business, good for your mental health, good for your life. Okay, I feel like this is not the first go round, Capricorn. I feel like you've dealt with this same person before, and you're not trying to go down that rabbit hole again. I feel like this is your first time putting your foot down and putting your guard up. Yes, I feel like this is the first time you're doing that, because I feel like you helped this person in the past and you thought that they learned from their lessons, and you're realizing that they haven't, and you're just realizing that they're just going to be damaging your life. They're going to take you down with them, basically. is what I'm getting here. Maybe in the past you were the one to be turned up with this person, okay? And now you decided that you want to get more serious about your life and about your future legacy here. And I feel like you're going to be rejecting this person when they come towards you again, all right? And with the Four of Wands here, this could be someone from that you considered home at one point, or they considered you home. Take it as it resonates. Or both of you lived together at some point. With the Four of Wands here, I get like community homecoming. I feel like this person wants to come home to you. All right. I feel like, or they want to welcome you back home. And home could mean different things for different people. So homecoming to me would be like either embracing you back because this person felt like home to you, like just the feeling of them in the past felt like home, or you've had children with this person, so that's why they felt like home, because you did share a home with them and a family. And then for others of you that didn't have children with this person, you lived together. Okay, you used to live together because you were in a relationship with this person. All right, take it as it resonates for you. And then for others of you, you were married to this person. If you weren't just living with them, some of you were living together because you were in a lawful marriage. Okay, with the Four of Wands also. 1111, you could be seeing that in the recent past, currently, or in the near future. Okay. Yeah, so let's see what else comes out for you, Capricorn. I feel like this is the person wanting to come home, and you are rejecting them, and you're basically saying bye. You're not accepting them, back into your life. Okay. To what degree? I feel like they're wanting to come back, not only to, it could be for some of you, this person, and we're going to clarify, but for some of you, this person is coming back with good intentions, just wanting to, love on you. But with this card here, I feel like they're wanting to come back, but for selfish reasons. Not so much that they love you, they just love the way you work, and the the possibilities of their financial growth with you. Okay. All right, let's see what else is out for Capricorn. Let's raise these up to make some space. For Capricorns in love for March 2026. Thank you. You've got the Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands. Excuse me, my nose is running now. What's that about? The Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands. Let's move these up a little more. Two more, please. The King of Swords. You got the Queen and the King of Swords. One more, please. I'll take that. Oh, okay, something fell on the floor. Give me 1 second. There's a card that just fell on the floor. Two cards, actually. And it's the Knight of Swords with the Lover's card. Interesting. For some of you, and I'm not going to put it down, but it did fall to the floor and it drew my attention. So the Knight of Swords is someone coming very quickly because they think you're their soulmate, or for some of you, you are their soulmate. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be with them. I'm just saying that that's what the Lover's card is about. Now, for some of you, you or this person could have Gemini strongly in your chart. But it doesn't have to mean that either. It could just mean there's a decision that someone is making with the Knight of Swords here, and they're coming in quickly to share that. There's a choice here that someone is making, and maybe you are one of a few people, multiple people that they've had options. But like this person might have had options, and you are the choice that they're making. Okay. Give me 1 second. I just want to. My nose is running. I can't work like that. I don't know why. Out of nowhere. I'm not sick. I don't feel sick. Excuse me. Oh, okay. So last one is the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So what I'm getting here, Capricorn, this is your energy. Definitely, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen could be male or female. My readings are not gender specific. All right. So if you're male or female, this could still be your energy. With the Queen of Swords here, I feel like there is someone who could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here that this person hasn't mentioned. Also, with the Moon card here, I also need to mention, I know I mentioned hidden information and secrets, but this could also speak to someone who's losing their way. So this person could be the person that's losing their way. The moon card does speak to that. And if you notice, she's falling in the water, and just the way she's drifting downward, from what I see, it looks like she's falling downward. I mean, naturally, that would be the case when a body goes in the water. They're just like letting themselves go, right? And it's just they're moving downward. There's no, she's not trying to float, is what I'm saying. She's just letting herself go, right? And I feel like this person has let themselves go. And it's damaging them. Again, I'm saying that because it just feels like that's what they've done, because they've dabbled in some strong addictions that they could not get themselves out of at one point. I mean, I'm not saying never, but it brought them down, okay, and it's damaged them to the extent where they've let themselves go. Now, this could be past, present, or future. Take it as resonates. Time is fluid. And with the Queen of Swords here, I feel like this person, if it's not them, it's someone with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Excuse me, yeah, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius placements. That has let themselves go here. Okay, I know you're a Capricorn. You could have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or this person can. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords here, there's going to be a truth. Someone's going to be speaking out about someone who's lost their way. Okay, whether it's you to them, or this person shares it with you. Okay. And with that said, there's going to be an argument about it. I feel like there's an argument between you that comes out with the Five of Wands here, and leaves someone feeling like, with the Three of Swords energy, like heartbroken, sad, crying, because I feel like you maybe were their last resort. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you maybe were their last resort, and it's like, where do I go now? The word turn is without the T at the end, is grabbing my attention when I said that, because I said that, and it's like, who do I turn to now? Right? Because I feel like they're trying to come out of whatever it is they got themselves into, and they see how you're growing, how you're prospering, and they want some of that, right? But they're coming towards you, trying to like woo you, in a sense, wanting to be back home with you, in a sense. And I don't know if they're trying to move in with you. For some they are. For others, they're just trying to, create a home with you, like be one with you, is what I'm getting. And with the Five of Wands, it's like, you're like, no, we're not doing this. And maybe there's some argument here. This person isn't agreeing, you're not agreeing. There's also something about competition here with the Five of Wands. All right, they could be having competition, or placed you in a competition with other people, especially since I saw that Lover's card, you being the choice, them making you the choice, aside from other options that they had, and they placed you in competition here. So this could be you in the Three of Swords energy. Take it as it resonates for you. Some people, this is them, others, this is you. I feel like with the Five of Wands, this person placed you in a competition at one point, and this is why at this point you're rejecting them. You're like, deuces, this is not, I'm placing my guard up. Okay, you're in this bubble, and I am doing the Heismic, I think. Putting my guard up, basically. Hands up, get away. No, like, it's like they're being rejected, hands crossed. So with the King of Swords here, I feel like you're being stern. Okay, the King is higher than the Queen. Okay, of Swords. You got the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and the King is higher, stern. He's very about his business. This is like an energy of a lawyer or a judge. This is justice system, like justice systems occupations. Okay, so you could have an occupation within the justice system somewhere, whether it's corrections, NYPD. Well, I said NYPD because I'm from New York, but police department, that sort of thing. You could be a lawyer, you could be working at a law firm, paralegal, that sort of thing. Doesn't have to mean that. I'm just saying I have to call out everything that I see, because I'm reading for many Capricorns here, okay, for the collective. So I feel like you're going to be giving this person a business and telling them, like, no, this is where the conversation happens, where you're rejecting them, and you let them know, like, your energy is going to speak more than anything on how you're not accepting their calls. You're not going to be accepting their advances, okay? And it's going to come to a point where at one point when they called you for some type of help or need, you went running, and I feel like now you're like, no, thank you, next. No thank you next is what I'm no thank you next. And with the Four of Wands, I feel like you're going to be in your Queen of Pentacles energy. You're going to be making that coin. You're going to be circulating that, manufacturing whatever it is you do for creativity. It's going to be, making the money here. With the Queen of Pentacles, she's very comfortable in her own skin. She's very abundant financially, okay, and she's done this. She's very independent, okay, and very, you're going to have your mind on your money, all right, at this time. And I feel like that's going to be, growing exponentially for you with the Four of Wands. I feel like you're going to be such in a happy celebratory state. That's also signifies the Four of Wands. This is like you're going to have something to celebrate is what I'm saying. You're going to have, winnings to celebrate with the Queen of, Pentacles. It doesn't necessarily, I'm not seeing lotto. I'm seeing like this is someone who works for what they get. And you put a lot of work into this, and there's going to be a victory here. With the wreath around her head, there's going to be a victory here, okay? I'm feeling like this is going to be your energy in March, and you're going to be rejecting the person that comes towards you. So not necessarily a love reading here. I'm sorry, Capricorn. Let's try for April, but, I still think. I mean, I don't know. Your love for March is going to be money and your finances, and you're seeing your finances, increase. And I necessarily don't think that's a bad thing. Let's see what else for Capricorn for the month of March 2026. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to be patient when it comes to love, because this person for you is not gonna be it. I feel like, I don't think you necessarily, you don't like have such strong, I don't feel like you have strong hate for this person. I just feel like you have had it. I feel like they put you through enough where you're just like, I'm done. Being the one to kind of put myself out there for you, and you continue to do the same thing, or you continue to let me down or hurt me, or that's what I'm getting. One more for Capricorn for March 2026 in love. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna look for people, because I feel like this person wants your support, but they've always, I feel like they've supported them, but when it came down to you, where was the support, right? So at this time, I feel like you're gonna look for support from people that your inner circle, that's gonna, give it to you, to help you with your business, okay, is what I'm getting. And it doesn't necessarily always have to be monetary, although some people will help you monetarily. Some people will help you with, a lending their hand in helping you, whatever it is you're doing. Everyone's going to be different. And then some others are just going to be supporting you verbally, giving you that little push, encouragement, encouraging words every time you speak to them, giving you that push when those times when you're going to think like, okay, where's this going? I don't see the growth in this. Maybe I should stop doing what I'm doing. They're going to have those words of encouragement and reminding you of who you are, and reminding you. And those people are great, just as great as those that help you monetarily, to tell you the truth. Because, I mean, there could be times that you're not going to want to, push and put your time in, and because you're not going to see a growth. And then those people come in and they give you that extra push, and it took that push for you to continue, and there goes. You stroke when the iron was hot, and things just start growing exponentially. I'm telling you this for a reason. It's coming out of me to tell you, so, take heed, Capricorn. I love this for you. Let's just get a few more cards for you for March in love. Please be patient with me. I'm working on some things. I mean, patience is here. Patience is here. Maybe this is a time where you have to reject this person so they can get their shit together, and then you can come back together. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. If that's where your heart is leading you, or your intuition is telling you, then go with it. Tarot is just here for guidance, but, it should not overpower your own intuition. All right. So this could be something where you just have to leave this person to be and let them figure it out on themselves, because you enabling them in the past did not work out. I'm emotionally unavailable. Yeah, I'm getting that with this person. I feel like they've been, they're to the point where they're numb. Okay, again, this could be past, present, future, but, take it as it resonates for you. You know your story, and this person, and your narrative with them. Scorpio. This could have to do with Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your birth chart, or this person can. Aries, you or this person could have Aries in your birth chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I want to get away with you. That's what they could feel. They could feel like they want to take a trip with you. They want to do something with you. Not sure how. I mean, I don't know where they are financially, but to me it seems like they're having, trouble. And I feel like they're having trouble in different. I mean, the desire could be there. So let's just say that the desire could be there. For some, they have it like that, or for others they don't, but they still want to. Okay, let's just get one more before we close out for Capricorn and love for March. I am not who you think I am. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like this may be what's coming out in March, is that you're going to realize this person's extracurricular activities. You're going to realize what they are. It's going to come to the surface. Or if you already know, then you're going to realize that it came back to haunt them, or they got back into it, from the past. And when you didn't think it would, this is where I feel like you might find that out. Okay. And more. I mean, this could also mean other things that you didn't know about this person, that you thought, a person that you thought you knew very well. There might be more things coming out, more secrets, more more addictions. Who knows? I don't know. It's going to be different for everyone. Capricorn, that's what I have for you for the month of March in love. I thank you for being here. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, so that way we can YouTube can alert you in the future when I upload more videos like this one, and also to help our channel to grow. Thank you again. Bye.